Okay, so we're gonna do a take 3, but the reason it was take 3 is because right in the middle of me making this video, somebody tried to call and I tried to turn it off, and let's just say I got distracted. I need to make this video, and right now I'm sucking. I got triggered with a trauma. When I say trauma, I got triggered with old feelings from something that happened, like over 7 or 8 years ago. That hasn't even bothered me in a long time. But somehow the situation came up and I'm like, whew, well, I've been reacting out of this and I didn't even realize it. About 8 years ago, I was a part of a ministry. I guess that's a good way to put it. And I would say that there was a high level of control. We worshiped together, we prayed together, but on some level there was a feeling like we had the answers and others didn't. And I don't know where that balance is, because I do know that there's a lot of people in the church that have a good dose of the world in them, and they would probably say the same thing. But I do know that when we call ourselves to be separate and apart, that we have to watch over our hearts lest pride enter. Because I know for a fact I did have pride about how I had chosen a, what do you call it? Almost like a more noble, harder route. But in reality, a lot of it was like cult-like, not a cult, because it was totally the word of God. It was totally praise. But what happened is I ended up shutting down my personality. And shutting down my personality, I hated the fact that I was bubbly or that I was loud. And I used to ask God, like, why did he make me the way that he did? Because I'm too talkative, I'm too loud, I'm too noisy. People used to tease me, I'm the ACizer, nothing can out-talk the ACizer. So a lot of my insecurities have been that I'm too much. Or there's times where I feel like I'm called to a little. Am I really called to that? Because, you know, women are supposed, I mean, I've never felt like women are supposed to be silent in the church. Like, at least I wasn't part of that. But, yeah, no, I've never been made to feel like I couldn't do something because I was a woman. But I have been made to feel like I'm too much because of the personality that I have. Yeah, this is going to be a really messy video with absolutely no point other than the fact that it's day 3 and I'm trying to process. And so something recently happened that triggered me. One day I might be able to share it. At this point, I can't, only because of the other people that might be involved. And it's, you know, like, I don't know how the story is going to end, but maybe within the next 90 days, like, I can be like, hey, it was last week that I was praying and God, like, really broke through, and he just showed me how I have old hurts from when I had somebody shut me down, and God, like, came in and he shared the truth. Yes, I'm going to believe something like that's going to happen, but I'm also going to believe that it's going to come with more than just a declaration, but sometime with actual intimacy. But yeah, my past, I know what it is to be controlled by spiritual leadership and to be abused by spiritual leadership, to have spiritual leadership use scriptures to manipulate you. So I guess that is part of my story. Today I was like, God, what is my message that you can use? And I'm like, Lord, I'm like crying over this. I don't think this is the message I want to use. Whew. Okay. So I'm saying it like that, but I got a ton of emotions going on inside of me. And yeah, I may never have had a narcissistic boyfriend, but I do know what it is to be under narcissistic leadership. And I do know what it is to submit to somebody because of, you feel like you're wrong and you don't want to feel wrong and you want to do the right thing, and your heart is to just do the right thing. And then it's used. Anyways, I'm going to get off. The point is, I made a video. I don't really care that I made a video. Kind of don't hope people don't watch it. I'm just doing it to be faithful to make my video, because I know it takes a couple hours to upload these things and it's only like 5 minutes. So yeah, this is just messy, but it's honest.